Hello, black man. This guided journal is being made available to build character, confidence, and define the inner person.
It has been deemed clear that our culture and our past has hindered black men from being open and vulnerable. Hello, black man.
Hello, black man.
Hey, yo, what's good, man? It's me, your big homie, Dollar Black, and I'm coming to you today to talk about the Journey Journal. Hello, black man. Brought to you by Jamie Jenkins and Jamie Jenkins Inc., man. I've had the opportunity to be able to really sit with this piece of work. It's a guided journal, man, that really gets you to dig in depth about what it is that you may be going through and experiencing. And in times where we as men don't really look to express ourselves and talk about our feelings or the things that really bother us, I've found myself really going through a lot of things that I might have overlooked growing up, and things that I went through, things that I encountered, things that I had problems with and really couldn't speak out about, man. So this has been a great tool for me to be able to de-stress and release some of the ideas and the thoughts that I've been having, man. So do yourself a favor, get over to helloblackman.com, get you a journal. It's available on Amazon, any place where you can buy journals. Again, shout out to the guy, Jamie Jenkins. He even put a little picture up there so you know what he look like. Shout out to the dog. I got the shirt on too, man. Thank y'all so much for everything that y'all have done as far as supporting. I look forward to finishing this, and you will too. Dollar Black.
Hey, what's up?
What's
This
up?
is a unique day for us. Well, unique time because we go live on Sundays.
Mhm.
It's just not this early in the day, but we try to accommodate for our guests and people who want to come on and be a part of the platform.
They don't want to come on midnight.
And it's football season.
Football
so
season
it's
upon.
Sunday, they late. Hey,
And everybody-
we coming in the middle of the day.
And Washington's going to win the Super Bowl. Everybody knows that.
Okay, anyways, let's talk about something. What did they say? Let's get on something sensible. Because the Washington, the football team, what their name is, Commanders.
Yeah, quit acting like you
The
don't know
Commanders are not going to win the Super Bowl, but they're a good team.
Why they can't win the Super Bowl?
Because they are not capable. They're just not capable of winning the Super Bowl. Anyways, we're not going to even stick on there for too long. Oh, you got to come up with something. So anyway, today, guys, we have a very special guest. He is the owner of the local seafood place, Faze. He is hustle, motivation. That was his bio. We wanted to bring him on to just talk about some random and different stuff because he's a very cool guy. I've been following him. I've been watching what he's doing, and I like it.
All right.
I'm here for it.
Let's rock and roll.
So, without further ado, we introduce to you guys Marquess Coleman. Hello, Mr. Coleman.
What's going on, guys?
Tell the people
on?
what you got going on.
Not too much. Got some good things going on here in the city of Jackson. I heard you mention about the local seafood. Yes, Faze Seafood and Hamburgers. Been open about 3 weeks now. We shut down due to COVID a couple years ago. And so now we back up and rolling, going full speed ahead. You know, I actually think the people was actually ready for us to open up. I've been seeing sales surge for the last couple of weeks. And so I'm excited about it. Offer technology. We build apps. We build an apps, Link Technology. I also own Link Technology. We building apps. We building websites, software. We're doing it all. And so just trying to be a little diverse on portfolio and hoping, you know, everything moves, you know, in a positive direction this time.
Awesome. Are you from Jackson? Are you from Jackson originally?
Born and raised.
Born and raised. What high school you go to?
The only high school in Jackson, Provine High School.
Provine. I ain't one that I hear often.
Listen, but I tell you what though, I've never heard anybody that went to Provine not Provine proud. Like I've never.
Yeah.
Like I don't know why.
All I hear in Jackson, because we're not from Jackson.
No.
I'm from Fayette, Natchez. I was born and raised in Fayette. I graduated from Natchez High School. He's Hazelhurst, born and raised from, you know, infancy. And all I hear is 833. That's all I hear.
That's it. I mean, 833. I think is more Lanier, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think
Yes,
so.
it's Lanier.
I don't follow Lanier at all. You know, I don't. That's like a rivalry. You know, Provine Lanier. That's a rivalry right there. So,
Right.
but it's some very very special people. One young lady that's worked for me. She just graduated from Lanier, and when I tell you, she's so intelligent and so motivated. You know, when it comes down to wanting to learn, you know, the industry, the food serving industry. And I mean, it's amazing. And so for her to be 18 years old and want to get out there and actually want to take over my whole kitchen, you know,
Man,
and
you got something.
exactly,
That's
you can't find that nowhere else.
No.
No, that's what we know for sure.
I'm talking about. That's probably. I'm gonna give you like from the people I know. That's probably 1 in 5,000.
Right.
That's probably the ratio you running on to find somebody like, yes, teach me. Yes, I want to know it. Yes, I want to learn more. Yes, how can I improve this? Like about 1 in 5,000 is the ratio for that. Not saying it's not out there, but it's rare.
Did you go to any college locally, or you are a self-starter?
Yes, Jackson State University.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I saw the minds roll. What's wrong with Jackson State?
There's nothing wrong with Jackson State. We absolutely, positively love Jackson State University.
Oh man, I see some tension somewhere. What school do you guys go to?
The one, the only, Alcorn State University.
Oh Lord!
Looks here, where the grass is greener, the air is cleaner. Wait, the water is a little bit sweeter. Hey.
Well, you know what? I can't shoot down Alcorn because there's only 2 colleges in our family, Jack State and Alcorn.
See,
Jawan Taylor, that's my little cousin. He was the defensive player of the year over Alcorn last year before that. Jawan Taylor.
Okay.
And so yeah, that's my cousin. My auntie graduated from Alcorn. My little cousin graduated from Alcorn, and so it get real serious Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah.
Listen, we're gonna go ahead and plug while we're talking about it. Tomorrow there is a Jackson State, Alcorn, and Mississippi Valley event at Hank
Aaron Stadium.
What I be saying? Hank
Williams.
Hank. Hank Aaron Stadium tomorrow. We will be there and we will have gear for everybody. Hello, Black Man. We have gear for Mississippi State. Mississippi Valley.
Alcorn and Jackson.
And we will have Greek gear. Yeah. So yeah, like because we are both Greek. I'm wearing my old heads blue and gold today because I am an Ashiro, and you are.
Why you always do it? Why you on this scene?
I want you to tell what you are. We want to tell the people what you are. I want to tell you yourself what
I got my read on. So
you do. Jacoby Crew. This is our son. He has a Instagram. No, he has an Instagram and a YouTube. So make sure to follow him. Old Heads and Jacoby. That's what we are. So recently you posted a status that you deleted afterwards.
You ain't gotta say that part.
I had to say it because he gotta know. Because first of all, I want to know why he deleted it. And second of all, I want to know like your feelings in regards to it. So I don't know exactly what it said.
What was the topic?
It was just like fathers. It had something to do with fathers.
Okay.
And you know, I am a father advocate.
Okay.
I believe in fathers.
Yep.
Like nobody else.
Yeah,
do.
you pro father.
I am pro dad.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So I think the status says something along the lines of what is enough for a father? Like how much is enough? It has something to do with it. Tell us about that. Tell us where it came from and why you feel the way you feel and how you feel.
Okay. I'm gonna start off with explaining why I deleted the post.
Okay.
And a lot of people don't understand social media is a tool.
It is.
It's nothing to take serious. It's nothing to, it's here to enhance who you are, as a person.
Yes.
And so typically when I post things on social media, I have to be aware of the audience that I have. 90% of my following on social media are single mothers. And the reason why is because I do a lot in the community, from youth football. I do a lot with kids here in the community. And so those single mothers, they follow me. And so I try to be very cautious of what I say when it comes down to the Black man in the community, the Black man in the house. Because a lot of these single mothers, they have never experienced what it's like to be with a good man, a good black man.
Thanks.
They've never experienced, these things,
Mhm.
and so I have to be very, very careful because the questions they come in when I post stuff like that, they come through the inbox, they come in the comment, and I can't answer every question they come in. And so if I see, I do it like on a time frame. If I see if I post something at let's just say 7 o'clock p.m. and at 7:30 it's over 100 likes already or 200 likes. All right, maybe something that if I don't want to deal with, I put it that way. If I don't want the smoke from it, it's got to come down.
I
Because
understand.
right, because I know it's coming. And
Yeah.
so that's
Has
that's
anybody
why.
ever approached you in public about what you said on your Facebook page?
Plenty of times, especially like if I'm in Walmart, Kroger's. I have a lot of single mothers come up to me and ask me, and I have a very recognizable face as well. And so, when people see me, they know, do you really feel this way? About African American men. Yes, I do feel this way. Yes, I do feel like we're not valued to the way that we should be valued um, in society.
Mm.
To answer your question, but yes, I do get it a lot, a whole
Yeah.
lot.
And so I'm the devil's advocate when it comes
Okay.
to men and fathering and people, because like I've seen all sides of the spectrum
Mm-hmm.
as a black single mother before you and
Okay.
I got together. I'm still somewhat of a single mother, but not
The same thing.
not a whole soul single mother. So like I know what you're saying. I hear you and I feel you, because there are a lot of people out here who don't understand that parenting is 50-50. You
Correct.
are, as a mother, you are as accountable for a child that comes into this life as a man is, right? So
Correct.
as a single mother, before I met you, I never, and this is something that people have got on me about a long time, I've never asked any man, because I have two children from a post marriage. I have one son from a fling. Like I be trying to explain that to people, and it be like, what? So I have like I have like what do they call it?
One night stand.
Something, yeah, something like that. Like so,
Weekend warrior.
I have two kids from my post marriage, and I've never asked either of these men for child support. I have never
Okay.
stood in an office to ask for child support, because I feel like you were there. Like I was there, you was there. So you know what happened, you know what was done. If you don't want to be a part of this child's life, it's not my responsibility as a human to make you a part of it. If you
Right.
want to do it for this child, you want to be there, we can discuss it like grown-ups, or we cannot. Like it's simple
Right.
as that. So like I said, I'm the devil's advocate. So what is enough from your standpoint as a father, as somebody who is trying to provide for a child? What is enough and what is too much? And how do you feel about the child support system?
Um, what is enough? I'm gonna start with what is enough. Um, it's a difference between being a dad and being a father.
Indeed.
Okay. To me, being a dad is what you experience the moment you see your child for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
That's being a dad. That father is a whole nother ball game. That's something you don't get overnight. That's something you will never ever conquer.
Mm-hmm.
It will never ever get old. It's going to always be something new to you. As you know, I have a 16-year-old son that I'm raising in this society,
Mm-hmm.
and every day
It's something else.
it's something new.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Every day, and I have to, just like going to school, I have to continue to study to be ahead of the influences that that he's paying attention to, because we can't hide them.
Mm-mm.
We can't. It's there. And so from the music, he listened to everything. I have to be able to have a conversation with him. We just can't get in the car and listen to R. Kelly or listen to Keith Sweat every time we traveling.
Yeah.
I have to be able to listen to, I don't know these kids' name. What's the boy, the NBA young
NBA
boy?
young boy. Okay.
We
Okay.
be vibing with young boy.
Yeah, my son is an NBA young boy fan.
Right. And so I have to allow myself a certain
Grace.
I have to allow myself a certain percentage of my mental to be able to deal with it, to see exactly what these kids are talking about.
Yeah.
Because believe it or not, when we were growing up, I'm 39. I don't know what you guys' age is.
In there,
so,
we in there somewhere.
Okay. When I was growing up, we had motivational TV shows that encouraged us.
Oh yeah.
Cosby's showed it showed a black family, Family Matters. It showed dad in the house. It showed mom. It showed kids going to school, graduating.
Yeah.
Most importantly, it showed us what it was like for a family to work out situations amongst each other and come with some type of conclusion,
resolution, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Conflict resolution.
Correct. And so these kids don't have that anymore.
No.
Yeah, I mean nowhere. And so it puts more pressure on an African American man. And I'm gonna say African American man. I'm not just gonna say any man, but I'm gonna say African American man because I'm a black man.
Yes.
And our challenges is a lot different from any other challenges out there in the world.
Indeed.
And so it's a lot of stress on me, to, like, my son just recently bought a little necklace go around his neck. I don't wear jewelry. I never wore jewelry. So I'm looking at him like, okay, now where's where's that influence coming from or whatnot? I know the shoes and all that kind of stuff. I'm paying attention to it. And so, I mean, it's a lot. I can talk about this all day, but it's a lot. And so I want to try to stay on topic with your questions.
Yeah, no, you are definitely on topic because we, like I said, as parents, so we're a blended family. Like, we have kids from previous marriages and previous situations. We don't have any children together, but we are raising kids in a household that don't belong to us. So therefore we have the same challenges. Like, my kids are his kids are my kids.
Yeah, right.
And they respect, honestly, my kids respect him way more than they respect me.
It is a difference. It is a different kind of respect.
It is. It is. And so, like, his kids look to me for advice and talk to me about
first call, like, no hesitation.
It is difficult because you got to deal with parents outside of this. So, how does their father or their mother feel about them coming to me and them coming to him about situations? And it's so catch-22. So we hear you and we understand what you're saying from all perspectives of life, because we are struggling to make sense of what's going on with these kids. Like, my son just started college. His daughter is a sophomore in college. And we're trying to get them. Thank you. We're trying to help them understand that we've been there, right? We've collected the debt. So what we trying to get y'all to do is be smarter than that. We don't want that for y'all. And it's so hard to teach life lessons that only life can teach.
One of the biggest things is, and I'm going to tell you, and it's a cheat code. It's a cheat code.
Okay.
I met Courtney, that's their mom. I met her about 20 years ago at Jackson State. And we've been side by side ever since then. And so when you have two parents that really think just alike, that understand what the next person is thinking, that understands how dad would do this or how mom would do this, it's easier for us as parents to make decisions.
It is.
And believe it or not, what she brings to the table makes it so much easier for me to be a father. It makes it so much easier, for me to. I don't want to take anything away from the black woman, because you guys do play a very crucial part in a black man being a successful black man.
Amen.
A huge part.
Yes.
And her contribution to everything is, support. Even you on one side of the bridge, I'm on the other side of the bridge. We're gonna keep these kids in the middle till they turn 18 years old.
Right.
When one start to venture your way, let me know. We're gonna sit down. We're gonna talk it out. Let's get them back to the middle. Let's keep them level. Until they turn 18, they're able to make decisions for themselves and do try to do things their way.
Right.
And so that's basically one of the main things that I don't see anymore in today's society.
Right.
I see a lot of women raising kids. Be honest with you, I see a lot of black men living their best lives.
Listen,
Are
go
you
ahead.
and the children's mother together?
Excuse me?
Are you and the children's mother together?
Yes.
Okay. That's important because like a lot of us who are not together, like
Mhm.
I think that what you're saying is so important because me and my children's fathers are not together, but we see
Okay.
eye to eye as it pertains to the children
Okay.
because we don't want each other, but the
Right.
children come first. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
like as
Right. Right.
long
Right.
as
Right.
you're in a relationship or a situationship, whatever it is, if the
There you
children
go.
are priority, you can do anything. Like you can,
Right.
like this shirt is from a birthday party from my little boy. Like we literally with my small boy, me, his dad, his stepmom, we all went bowling together because we are grown. Like
Right.
we live in a situation where his happiness and his needs are priority for us. And a lot
Right.
of situations don't have that equality. So like, you know, where do you fit in as far as it pertains to? Do you have any kids that are outside of your marriage or outside of your situation? Or are you strictly
No.
okay? And that's good. That's what's up. That's what's up. You
Right.
said your oldest is 16. How old is your youngest?
She'll be 10. Well, both. Well, my oldest is 15 now. My daughter is 9. They both will be 10 in October. My daughter will be 10 in October. My son will be 16 in October.
Okay. All right. So you got two girls.
That's it. Yeah. Yeah. No,
No
two girls. I
boys.
mean, a boy and a girl. I'm sorry, a boy and a girl.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So you said something that kind of, I don't want to say struck a nerve, but a point of interest. Point of interest.
Uh-huh.
What the man's name is?
Mm-hmm.
You know, point of interest, point of
Okay.
information.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
You know,
Yeah.
never mind. You said you see guys living their best life, right?
Uh-huh.
I am a proponent of that. In the case of a breakup or divorce, I think that more children should be with the father.
I do too.
I am a big proponent of that, and that normally doesn't go over well. It doesn't go over well on social media, and
Right.
and I think it is some type of brainwashing
Mm.
that the child has to be with the mother for to be nurtured or to be into certain entities. But if the child's father is financially capable, I want to say responsible or anything like that, or stable, because things happen, right? I
Right.
can't tell you for sure what it's gonna be like every day. You might have to miss a meal. You might have to miss a meal with your mama. So
Correct.
that's not the case to say that you shouldn't be with your dad. But if he doesn't have any, red flags, I think that growing up with a father would be very impactful for the society of children that we're raising, and what they're missing, they're gonna really miss it down the road. Like they're gonna
Right.
really miss some of those father lessons or father moments in their futures.
That's funny as you said it because I think statistics have just put out a study that says that fatherless homes are less successful as single mother homes. So single father homes and two parent homes are the most successful according to statistics. So
Okay.
that's a very interesting topic. But tell us how you feel about that.
I agree with him 100%. And the way that we do things is like an argue. When it comes down to the school, and I let her know, I'm not going to the school every time it's a problem. I'm not going to the school when it's a situation. Okay,
Say it like that.
you can handle it. If it gets to the point to where you can't handle it, okay, and it's time for daddy to come to the school, now it's time for a mountain to be moved.
Yeah.
And so that's the way. And believe it or not, that rolls off the children as well. They'll all be a part about, I'm not calling your mom, I'm calling your daddy. It's been times to the point to where they'll say, hey, I'm calling mama. Nothing happens. I've been called daddy. Tears everywhere. And so that's the type of strategy that we have. But at the end of the day, when it comes down to certain things, she's more of the decision maker.
Mm-hmm.
And so I play my role.
Mm-hmm.
And then the kids think that, oh, daddy is is the mean one. It's not daddy, it's the mama.
Yeah.
And so, but it's my job to say, hey, because I'm working so much,
Mm-hmm.
what am I not seeing? What's going on that I don't see?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, oh, I done told Kaya so and so time to clean her room up.
Hmm.
And she's not cleaning her room up. Okay, I got you. And so when I'm around, I sit down, I pay attention to her. Like, Kaya, how many times I got to tell you to clean your room up? Well, I was going to do it tomorrow when I got finished my homework. No, you got to do it today.
Right.
And so that's one of the biggest things, like you said a minute ago, about kids being with their father. To be honest with you, I love it.
Yeah.
I love it 100% because there's so many things that especially these young men, even the young ladies, it is so important for a young lady in 2023. The most important thing that I can tell my daughter every day is she is beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's encourage her every single day of the week.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about, I don't care how late I come in. I'm going straight to her room, turn the light on, kiss her. How was school today? How was this? How was that? To let her know, hey, there is a guy, there is a man here that care about you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Tell your wife she beautiful too, because sometimes we don't be getting it.
I'm sorry, say it one more time.
I said, tell your wife she beautiful too, because sometimes we be missing out.
You know what? And to piggyback off of that, I might be setting myself up. You know, I compliment her I compliment her, every so often. My thing is more about showing.
Yeah.
That's my thing. You can
We
tell
like to hear
someone
it too,
something. Right. I could tell somebody something all day long, but actually getting in the game and, putting points up on the board means a lot than just saying, right, then this is what you're gonna do. And so
yes. So we're not gonna keep you on here all day because we know we got a lot.
I'm good.
You're a busy man. We gotta get to Phase Seafood because we didn't
do.
even know. We in the dark.
Look, when I tell you been pandemonium for the last 3 weeks, I'm thinking it was going to be the
That's
seafood.
great, man.
I'm thinking it was going to be the seafood that jumped. It was the hamburgers.
Oh yes, because get what?
Yeah.
That's all like hamburgers.
Yes, I mean we up to be 3 weeks in the game. We up to about maybe 50, 60 hamburgers a day now.
Ooh, my.
Oh, nice.
Right.
We on a diet. We like seafood, so let us know when we can come through. Because guess what? We coming through with cameras. We gonna put you on blast.
Yep.
We show most definitely will. And so get your stomachs ready. We have a 9-ounce. We have a 6-ounce hamburger.
Okay, but
So those some big burgers. And so, but yeah, it's been a blessing.
Yes,
Been a blessing.
and we're happy that it has been a blessing for you. Because like I said, I follow you. I don't even know where you came from, but you on my timeline.
Have you always been in the food industry, or like what prompted you to get into seafood and burgers? Like you were doing what, and then say, hey, you know what? I'm gonna do this.
I've always liked to cook. My mother, she loved to cook when she was living. That's what she used to do. She used to cook for our football team.
Okay.
I think that 1 year she cooked for us. I think we won 1 game that season. Yeah, literally, and nobody complained. I mean, we was more concerned. I was playing for about a Callaway at the time. We was more concerned about what's pregame meal than anything.
Yeah.
And so I mean, we ate good, and so I think it was at the end of the day, it's all about business for me.
Okay.
And if I can see where I can make a good profit, if I can get product at a good price,
yeah,
and an opportunity to help someone else,
yeah.
And I knew the food business would be a way to help the youth. If the young lady selling chocolate covered strawberries, and now I have a place where you can come and sell your chocolate covered strawberries to get 100% of your profit. I make money just off the customer engagement when they come in. Now I can try to sell my products to them.
Right.
And so
that's smart.
Right. And so it's these young kids are being able to practice ownership at the age of 17, 18 years old. And so that's what I wanted to teach my son. when he came and asked me like, Dad, I think I'm ready for a job. No, let's create one first so you can taste what it's like working for yourself.
Man.
You'll see how beautiful it is. Now, if you like, I don't want to do this. Now you go work at McDonald's for about a year, and hey, I need the day off. No, you got to be here.
Right.
Or I need this done. I need this, so and so, so and so, so and so. Yes, it is a lot of work. It's a work into being an entrepreneur.
Yes.
But at the end of the day, you working for the betterment of yourself and not someone else.
Right. That's so imperative.
And so that right there is what, and then it gives me a better conversation piece. When I'm talking to my people about apps and technology, I mean, and I hate to say this, but we are far behind in that category. And so most people don't know what Python is. A lot of people don't understand what coding is. A lot of people don't. And so it hurts. Right. And I'm saying this on you guys' show. We have a free coding academy downtown Jackson. 1 year. It's high school seniors. They don't want to go to college. If they want to jump right into the technology field, it's Mississippi Coding Academy. It's 1 year. And you're a certified licensed developer.
Wow.
I like it.
You gotta put that out to people.
I need to go.
Right. And a lot of our people, our kids don't know that.
No, that's true. They don't, and they don't know trade, and that's something we are trying to incorporate in today's society is trade. Like electricians, plumbers, mechanics, like that is it's such it's such an old, antiquated field that people are not looking into that these days. So we're definitely pushing that on our younger community because college and education and like books and doctors, that's not for everybody. Everybody can have their own place.
Let me ask you guys this question.
Okay.
If you can do it again in 2023, if you had a choice to go to college or get a trade, what would it be?
So I went to college for a trade. I mean, so nursing, some people may think is a college degree type thing, but it's definitely
it's a trade.
It's definitely a trade. So I'm trade all day because guess what? I want to know how to hang this ceiling fan that I got the other day right now.
How about you, my man?
I probably would do something different. I mean, I'm an entrepreneur at heart, right? I've done. I've had so many business. I've sold hair.
You've done nothing with your degree, though.
Nothing with my degree. Listen, I've sold hair. I do photography on the side. I've had photography on the side. Yeah, I knew you were gonna say that. That's why I said it.
We cannot.
This is an inside joke. But from photography to that, like I have had food, I guess aspirations. And now I have my journal line. So like, if I could go back or do it right now, definitely an entrepreneur. Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's something that when I was going to Jackson State, I actually, it's a quick story. I was actually an open Winfrey scholar coming out of high school.
Okay.
But now when I tell people this, a lot of people, oh, you smart. No, I was a troubled teen growing up. And so, she sent 10 kids in Jackson to Jackson State University. But we had to be teachers once we graduated for 4 years.
Okay.
And so once I got to Jackson State and started dealing with kids and everything, I was like, you know what, teaching is good, but it's so much more I can offer these kids. And I need to be able to do it at my own pace, my own leisure. And so I dropped my scholarship and I majored in business administration. Okay. Started taking classes over the business building, different things like that, and opened my first business, my first retail business was Hollywood Smoothies. I don't know if you guys ever heard of North Park Mall. Okay, it's in North Park Mall. It was in North Park Mall. And I'm sitting in class, microeconomics, listening to foreigners tell us about how to start a business. I was like, I just started a business, and what you telling me has nothing to do with starting a business.
Yeah,
it's more to starting a business than what you guys are teaching us. And so I went and talked to the dean. I said, man, I think we need an entrepreneurship department here at Jackson State. We need something that's going to, actually gut out the politics in business and actually teach kids, what it's like to actually start a business.
Right.
And so that's how I that's basically how I got involved in entrepreneurship. You know, that's how everything started.
So I read a post today because I'm always looking at people's posts like,
Right.
and the post said, "Why would I give you knowledge that I work hard to obtain?" Are you on the I'm going to share the knowledge that I have obtained with you freely side? Are you the you gonna
spent
pay
time,
me?
right?
Right, you're
I've
gonna pay
spent
me for the
time.
knowledge that I have obtained
Right.
side. Which side are you on?
First off, the knowledge will be free. Secondly, it's more of I'm not gonna offer it to you because at that particular, it's too much of a risk of me wasting my time at that
Yeah,
particular
you
moment in
come
my
to me.
life.
Right.
Right now, if you come to me and I can look in your eyes and see, like Shania, the young lady worked for me. If you come for me and I see it in your eyes that hey, I got the potential to put what I have in me inside of you. Oh, it's gonna be a waterfall.
Yes.
You finna get it all.
You gonna get it.
You know, you gonna get it. And so that's something I am against. Dr. Calhoun, I don't know John D. Calhoun. He's the CEO of IMS Enterprise downtown. He's been my mentor for years. I've talked to him. He talked to me like I'm his son, like I'm his son. And so, if it's a good idea, it's a good idea. If it's a bad idea, it's a bad idea. It's cutthroat. You know, it is what it is.
You need it.
Exactly. And so, when I talked to him about technology, doing apps, different things like that, he asked me what I was waiting on. He said, because that market is very slim for African Americans. And so, yes, being able to give that knowledge to people is very important. And it's something that we don't, believe it or not, that's something we don't do it enough.
We know. We are very aware.
we do not do it enough. But on the other end, the person is seeking that knowledge got to want to listen to it. A lot of people tend to want to, how did you get started? And how can I make the money that you make right now?
Right.
Yeah.
They don't want the
in between.
Right. They want to know.
They don't want the struggle part of it.
Right. How can I get this car?
Right.
And it don't work that way.
We know.
You know, it's 20 years of hard work, 20 years of maybe 1 million no's to 20 yeses.
Yep.
It's not an overnight thing.
That's the ratio right there.
It's not an overnight thing. We've been pushing this brand for years. And guess what? We continuously push it because we know the value of it.
Yep.
People do not want to push value. They want instant success because the world that we live in now is instantaneous. Like instant viral videos, instant this, instant that. That's not how life works. You got to push and work at it continuously. Listen, it is so crazy when you are having a good time how fast time goes because we've been on here for 40 minutes already.
I know.
I'm going to ask you for 2 numbers because we normally do 3, but we're going to do 2 with you because we've already been on here for quite some time. So give me 2 numbers between 1 and 52.
I didn't realize we've been on here that long.
You said 1 and 52?
Between 1 and 52.
Between 1 and 52.
Give me 16 and give me 10.
Why those 2?
They're my baby's ages.
Okay.
Yep.
16 and 10. All right. So we're going to go 16 first because it's the first number that you called. 16 says, hello, Black man. Did you attend college? Why or why not? If so, what was your major and how did your college experience shape you?
Almost told us.
Like we have already discussed this. Is that not crazy? That's the question that you picked.
Right.
Like literally, I can tell you what you said already.
But how did your college experience shape you in all sincerity?
Honestly, Jackson State brought the worst out of me. But but the way that they treated the administration treated the students back in those times, 2000, 2003, it's like no one ever had time for it. Like we had to get it from the mud. You know, you ask one professor this. It was always, I got my degree, now you get yours. It was more of, you know, you got to go get it. You got to figure it out. You got to find it. Right. And so that's the negative, but that shaped me to what I am today. No one's going to give it to you.
Kind of harden you.
Yeah, you got to go get it out the mud. You know,
Yeah.
you got to try to that door closed. It got to be another day. It got to be another door window open. You got to be able to go through.
Gotcha.
And so that's how college shaped me.
That's dope. Listen, so we always have to have an interlude. So I have a top 5 for you.
Mhm.
Give us your top 5 starting lineup in basketball. Who you got?
I'm gonna start with the 5. I'm gonna
Okay.
go with Shaquille O'Neal. I'm gonna
All
start
right.
with the 4. I'm gonna go with Tim Duncan. With the 3, I will go with Kevin Durant. The 2 is always difficult for me because you know what? I'm gonna go in my heart. The 2, I'm gonna go with Kobe Bryant because of the mama mentality.
Mama
And I chose,
is hot.
Yeah.
I chose Kobe over Jordan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because of the mentality.
Yeah.
And at the 1 position, I'm gonna go with I love Isaiah. I've always loved Isaiah Thomas.
Wow. That's a dope top 5. I fool with that the long way because you didn't pick none of the naturals. You picked your solid, and I love it.
That's a good team.
We big basketball fans.
We
sports fans, period. My son plays football,
team.
so I love it. Who is your football team? You got to pick it for the season start.
Oh, I'm a Raiders fan all day.
Raiders. You are the 3rd Raiders fan I know
for me
in my life.
NWA and him.
I know 3 Raiders fans. 3. It's 3 of y'all.
What's crazy is I have a cousin, Von Hutchins. He is actually a recruiter for the Raiders.
Really?
He is.
That's a good thing. Yeah,
I hope he does y'all good.
Since starter coach was out, so I've been there.
That's dope. We appreciate that input. Okay, number 10. Hello, Black man. Describe your religious beliefs or preferences. What does faith and spirituality mean to you?
Faith. What faith means to me is exactly what it is. You know, believing in something you really just can't see.
Mm-hmm.
You know, holding on to it, gripping it, and being an entrepreneur. Believe it or not, faith plays a lot. It plays a big role in everything you do. One day you got to slow down. Like I just told you, we up to 50, 55, almost 60 burgers a day. And so when we first started out, it was 7, 8 burgers a day.
Mm-hmm.
And so I would have said, hey, you know what? Maybe this ain't the right moment. Told my son, we're going to be 100. We're going to stay right here. And 2 weeks later, not 2 years, not 2 months, but 2 weeks later, I'm talking about, man, people calling in, people coming up. I mean, we haven't even incorporated DoorDash yet.
Ooh. Get the DoorDash because that's all we do.
Hey,
we don't go nowhere.
Hey, y'all gonna be some flipping people when that DoorDash hit that.
Exactly. And so, I mean, it's to the point to where the people at Walmart are asking me because I'm always going in and getting the ground chuck off the shelf because I don't like frozen stuff.
Yeah.
I like it to be fresh, and so
I
go in and get the ground chuck, and the man was like, "You must got a restaurant." And I'm like, "Yeah." He said, "Well, let me get your number, man. That way I can go around and have you so many packs made up a week." That's what I like. When people recognize what you're doing, and like you just said, offer the service, offer to not offer what they have, how they can help you.
Right.
That's what I needed right there. Someone to realize, hey, exactly that connection. And so now I call it, hey, I'm getting 30 pounds of ground chuck today.
Right.
I be here at 2:00. I have it rolled up for you.
That's what's
that's a win.
That's dope.
All day.
Yes, we have thoroughly enjoyed your presence. Tell the people where you are, your location, your times, so that our customers, our people, our followers can come and see you. Tell them all about where you are, what you do, so they can follow you.
Link Technology, you guys can always, if you're trying to get websites, apps, build software, build whatever you need, you can always hit my inbox up on Facebook, Marquess Coleman. As far as the restaurants, we have 2 locations. First location is at 2100 Thousand Oaks Drive, Jackson. I'm sorry, 39212. Second location is going to be on West Capitol Street. And a lot of people here in Jackson know that it's the old Black's grocery store.
Okay.
And so we renovating the kitchen right now as we speak, and so we should be open within a couple weeks.
Okay,
that's what's up.
As well.
That's dope. Thank you so much, Mr. Coleman.
Thank you guys.
Enjoy this and feel free to come back. Like if you got something going on, if you got something popping, connect with us, talk to us. We are ready to support you.
So we know now to be watching his page for posts, and we can do like comments behind them. Say, hey, guess who?
I'll be following him because he be on that stuff. So we go through.
Are you guys doing the first Friday? So you guys did the first Friday a couple weeks ago, then, or a couple months back then?
Yeah, we did. Yep. We absolutely did it. Yep, we sure did. So, like, stay tuned in. We want to definitely be tapping in with you, and let's keep connected because collaborations are difficult to have and find. So, we value and appreciate your time, and we will be checking in with you.
We will be checking
coming through. We finna get some hamburger. We on this health kick. We need turkey burgers or vegan burgers.
We're not quite vegan yet, but we do have a turkey.
Okay, turkey in there. I want lettuce on mine, like a lettuce patty.
I got you.
All right, it sounds good. Thank you so much. You have a wonderful
appreciate it. Thank you so much.
We're gonna be looking for the Raiders. The Raiders ain't never won them, but we gonna be looking at them.
Nah, you know, we just talked about faith, so I'm holding on.
Hey, faith. You got to have it. Have a good day, Mr. Coleman.
So we gotta try the restaurant. Get out there and get that done. Get some reviews in. You know, let us know if he's doing that many burgers a day. The burgers gotta be good. Nobody's selling homemade burgers that many, and they're not good.
How you like my toenail color?
They are clear. It's a mauve. It's mauve.
It's definitely mauve. It's kind of nude.
Nude.
What did you tell me to get?
Gold.
You did tell me to get gold.
And you said, "Hey, get out of my face. You don't tell me what to do." That's what you said.
That's not what they didn't have gold. I looked for gold.
It ain't no nail place that don't have gold.
I looked for gold. There was no gold.
I don't believe that.
I'm telling you, there was no gold.
Hey, thank y'all
for tuning in. Somebody calling me. Who is it? Infinite. These are kids. This is your kid. He crunchy. Alana on here too. But she ain't got her face on here.
Ain't that something? Ain't that something?
Oh, we see you. We see you crunchy. That's why he crunchy. Do it one more time. We gotta let the people see. Do it again. Okay. Put it back up there. Yeah, one more. Okay, y'all. Y'all see him? Hold on. Where you at?
Here you coming.
Hey, y'all see Lindo? Lennon, you won't lie. What's going on with your hair, though?
Huh?
What's going on with your hair?
Oh, I put it in a bun.
That's definitely not a bun.
I ain't want to.
So what you a big time finisher now? Now you're a finisher.
All right, guys, we out of here.
You like to finish at the rim now.